What's up, guys? It's Pac-Man Does MTG here with another Magic the Gathering deck tech. This time I am bringing a black-white deck that is all about game life and just absolute mass murder, based it on a combo between two enchantments, Angelic Accord and Sandwing Bond. I'll explain what they do later, but let's get into the deck. So first things first is my land base. My land base is definitely more on the lighter side, with four Scoured Barrens. For enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life, and it adds a white or black to your pool. So 4 of those for that game life land. And then 8 basic swamps. Reason these are in here is literally because, in all honesty, we don't need much black in the deck, but 8 of these will do perfectly fine. We do still need swamps, but they are in there because we need them, of course. So 8 swamps and 10 plains, 10 basic plains. So altogether the deck has 22 lands. Now we get into the creatures. So for our creatures, we have 3 of the Cathedral Sanctifiers. They are a 1/1 that when they enter the battlefield, you gain 3 life, and it's a 1 white mana drop. So you're gaining 3 life off the bat. It's great. It's going to do great damage. It's going to do really good health damage when you get your Sanguine Bond out, and it'll get you 1 step closer, literally 1 life closer, to getting that Angelic Accord to trigger and give you that 4/4 Angel Flyer. Other than that, this is fantastic. These are really what I use for the Angelic Accord mostly, but definitely these are good. We have 4 Lone Missionaries. For 1 white and 1 colorless, you get a 2/1 that when it enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. You're immediately triggering the Angelic Accord if you have it out, getting you a 4/4 Angel Flyer, and on top of that, if you have Sanguine Bond out, you're dealing 4 damage to their face because you gained 4 life. Freaking love this card. I love all these cards because all of them are going to deal damage to their face. And if you don't get your Angelic Accord going off and doing great things for you, then you do need some flying defense. And what's the best flying defense for a life gain deck like that? Vampire Nighthawks. For these bad boys, for 2 black and 1, you get a Flying Death Touch lifelink 2/3. These are by far amazing, especially with that lifelink to trigger for the Sanguine Bond, and again, the Angelic Accord. It helps so much. Then we have our last combo up for the Sanguine Bond and Angelic Accord. Again, Grey Merchant of Asphodel. For 2 black and 3, you get a 2/4 that when it enters the battlefield, the target player loses X life equal to your devotion to black, and you gain the life lost that way. So you deal double the damage with Sanguine Bond out of what you gain in life. So these are really good. Then we get into our sorceries. Our sorceries, I have 2 of the Chaplain's Blessings, again to trigger that Angelic Accord and as well do damage with our Sanguine Bond. 1 white mana, you gain 5 life, triggering that Angelic Accord and dealing 5 to their face if you have that Sanguine Bond out. And even if you don't have those out, you got this for early life gain if you really need it. That's the best part about this whole deck. The whole deck, you gain life as well as you're building up your life no matter what to basically keep yourself alive, even if you don't have Angelic Accord and Sanguine Bond out. So in the end, it's amazing. Then we get our 2 Solemn Offerings. For 1 white and 2, we get to destroy a target artifact or enchantment and gain 4 life. That gain 4 life will trigger our Angelic Accord, as well as deal damage if we have Sanguine Bond out. If not, you're gaining 4 life. And it also is there just to get rid of those pesky enchantments and artifacts and stuff. Mainly the enchantments I'm talking about are like Banishing Lights, Oblivion Rings, stuff that'll exile our enchantments we need to make the deck really pop off, or exile even creatures that might be useful, like Vampire Nighthawks. So these are in there to destroy those pesky artifacts and enchantments. I only have 2, but you know, it's something to at least get rid of some. And then we go in with our 2 beautiful cards. Fumigate. Love it. For 2 white and 3, you get to destroy all creatures and gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. This is great because obviously you're gaining that life. Like I said many times before, you've got your Sanguine and your Angelic Accord out, you're going to trigger them, possibly. Sanguine, no matter what, you're going to gain life and you're going to deal damage. Angelic Accord, there's a possibility you might, if there's more than 4 creatures on the battlefield, or there are 4 creatures on the battlefield, you'd get that Angelic Accord going. And then we have our big drop cards in this deck, the 6 mana cards. 2 of the Corrupt, 1 black and 5. It deals damage equal to the number of swamps you control to a target creature or player, and you gain life equal to the damage dealt that way, so it deals double the damage with Sanguine Bond out, or it triggers Angelic Accord. I'm going to stop saying that, I'm sorry I keep repeating that, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are getting annoyed at me saying that. But that's the whole point of this deck, it's comboing up with those 2 enchantments. And then we have 2 Pleas for Guidance. Okay, I have to say it one more time. Sorry. This is literally for those 2 enchantments I've been mentioning the whole damn video. 1 white, 5 colorless. You get to search your library for 2 enchantment cards, and then shuffle. Angelica Cords and Sandwing Bond. Whole point they're in here. Only thing you'll search for. I have 2 of them in here because maybe you'll get 1, you'll search for 1s. And then maybe, let's say, those get exiled or whatever. You got another card in there to search for more, or you'll draw them. Either way. That's why those are in there. Now we get to our enchantments. So, let's get this started with our basic enchantments. We have 2 Font of Vigors, 1 white, 1 colorless. You can tap 1 white and 2 to sacrifice it and gain 7 life. That's in there for triggering those combos. Here's the main cards I've been talking about the whole video. You finally get to see what I'm talking about. So here we go. 2 Angelica Cords, 1 white, 3 colorless. At the beginning of the end turn, so at the end of your turn, if you gained 4 or more life this turn, you get to put a 4/4 white angel token with flying on the battlefield. So you get 4/4 flyers that are going to be able to swing and attack in the air and deal damage, as well as this next enchantment dealing damage with all this life gain. I have 3 Sanguine Bonds. 2 black, 3 colorless. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. So, you can see how I made the deck and how it's going to play. Now we get into our last 6 cards of the deck. We have Instants first. We have 2 Congregates. For 1 white and 3, you gain target player, obviously you in this case, I don't know why you would target an enemy. But target player gains 2 life for each creature on the battlefield. I guess the reason why you would target an enemy with a gain life thing is there are enchantments you can put on a player to where if they gain life, they actually lose that much life. So you congregating somebody who has that enchantment on them, yeah, ouch. That's painful as hell. So either way, target player gains 2 life for each creature on the battlefield. I'll be targeting myself to gain life to combo up with Sanguine Bond to do all that damage. So, yeah. And then we get our 2 Angel's Mercies. 2 white, 2 colorless, you gain 7 life. Combos it up with Angelic Accord and the Sanguine Bond again. And then we have our 2 basic artifacts. 1 Staff of the Sun Magus. For 3 colorless, you cast a plains or a white spell, you gain a life. And 1 Staff of the Death Magus, my bad. 3 colorless. Whenever you cast a black spell or swamp enters the battlefield, you gain a life. So, obviously the deck is entirely based on life gain and comboing up with those enchantments. I've mentioned it multiple times in the video. The entire deck runs amazing. If you love comboing up stuff in Magic the Gathering like it should be played, in my opinion, combo up your cards. That's the whole point of the game. Definitely just annihilate with them. Just annihilate the field with this deck because black-white combo is fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video though. I'm really glad I'm starting to do more deck techs. I'm starting to do more gameplay videos. If you want to check those out, go ahead and check out my channel, subscribe, leave a like, enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. Thank you for watching, and if I could get some subscribers, that would be really great, because I am at 81. I just want to hit that 100 mark, but I'm going to stop gloating. I don't like gloaters. Sorry guys, don't mean it. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching, and signing out.